Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
Scrope? Who is Scrope?
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Pumpkins? Ah, I think I know just the place.
Revelio.
Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick.
Revelio.
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
undermining the headmaster and getting something in return. Continue.
Oh, Scrope does not intend to undermine the headmaster. In fact, Scrope wants to surprise him. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
How did you injure your ear?
The Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when they're serving. One day, dear Apollonia was understandable. Scrope was able to convince the sweet girl of his value and now views this small injury as a reminder of her.
It seems this may help us, but...
Scrope is relieved. Scrope, take this toast. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages. And...
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Incendio. Incendio! Revelio!
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes. Revelio.
Could it be? A visitor? Oh! Ah! Ooh! Ah! The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
I must insist that you give them to me at once.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages?
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
Where did you suggest we meet?
Near the Forbidden Forest. Easy enough to find from the castle. Look for a foreboding tangle of thick black trees.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get...
I'm sure if you don't mind...
Revelio.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollonia's I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to...
Phew, that boy was never good at...
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress their... Well, Scrope takes some consolation in...
I did. Thank you.
Revelio. Revelio.
Lumos. Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're heading. The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest. The treasure must be nearby. I suppose a picnic in the Forbidden Forest could seem romantic to some. Treasure hunting suits me.
Revelio. Revelio.
No one deserves to have their soul drawn from them by the mentor.
hurrah, me lads, in Rookwood times is glad.
Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Stupefy! Levioso! Accio!
Let's play Predator and Prey, shall we?
Stupefy! This ain't...
Accio! Levioso!
You'll figure out soon enough. Reduction.
Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Accio!
Revelio. Revelio.
Here I.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It took the cunning of a Slytherin to track down these pages.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu.
Potato! Stupefy! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Potato!
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Verdadeiro. Stupefy. Stupefy. Revelio.
Nothing to do now but keep going.
Incendio. Incendio. Revelio.
I swear, one of you have a head nest on your shoulder. They come after me, they'll... I'm sure...
Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
You dare slay one of my own! You will!
Levioso. Revelio.
You'll have to fight eventually.
Accio. Stupefy. Expelliarmus.
What have you done? Nothing more.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Revelio.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags.
Revelio.
There it is. Just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. Attack! Is that the best you can do?
Levioso. Potato.
Spread this out longer than necessary.
Accio.
That was a grave mistake.
Levioso.
I shall have been.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Revelio.
I wonder how big this place is.
Revelio.
These rooms must have something to do with opening this door.
Incendio.
I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long. I need to go through 3 before they time out on me. Need to hurry things up. The rooms have reset. Impressive. That must be where all this leads.
Revelio.
Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
Levioso. Potato. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio.
Touch those. Ugh.
Accio. Incendio. Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy. Incendio. Potato. Stupefy. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
I wonder if I can move that platform somehow.
Revelio. Accio.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Revelio.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very... Search of this cave.
Revelio.
Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I.
Accio. Incendio. Accio.
Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere.
Revelio.
Remarkable.
Revelio. Revelio.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Revelio.
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Accio. Revelio.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Revelio. Verdadeiro. Stupid one. Accio. Stupid one. Revelio. Stupid one.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Accio. Verdadeiro. Stupid one. Stupid one. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Verdadeiro. Stupid one. Revelio.
untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Revelio.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackdaw.
Stupefy. Verdadeiro. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Incendio. Verdadeiro. Accio. Incendio. 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 Levioso. Verdadeiro. Incendio.
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Revelio. Revelio.
I'll need to look around for the symbol. Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Verdadeiro. Stupefy. Accio.
Expelliarmus.
Accio.
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus.
Revelio.
What? That's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensieves. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you.
I am.
Did you know that I would be?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that you're...
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear. What?
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Revelio.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Revelio.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Revelio.